This is some bullshit.
Hey man, you got better. Improve. Show you always wanted.
It's the Stefani Love show. Yeah. Stefani Love in the block.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Popping TVs. Aliens are with us. Y'all heard that, right? Get it.
You are now listening to The Block with your host Stefani Love and yours truly, Blacc, on VillaCoolaRadio.com. Let's go.
Blah blah, everything is everything for Sheezy. Blah blah, probably done it all, homie, believe me. Blah blah, we made the impossible look easy, but Sheezy, I'll never leave my block, my niggas need me.
Let's take it down.
And you're on.
All right, people. Good morning. This is Stefani Love. Kind of got thrown for a loop today, so bear with us. There are no changes. However, I do have a pop-in guest host with me today.
Hop in.
Well, he ain't popping.
The improved.
This is
Improved guest host.
our who?
I improved guest.
Okay, our improved guest host, Big Marcus from The Real Game. He's covering for Blacc until Blacc makes it to the block. Blacc is on CPT time today, so let's hope that he gets here safely and drives well in the weather. But we're gonna keep it rolling.
I got you, man.
Marcus
Let's
is gonna
do
carry this thing with me. Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in today. This is episode 24. We are live and direct every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We do have a guest coming in today that we will be interviewing and finding all out about him. So stay tuned. Remember, guys, I had my dates mixed up a couple of weeks ago because I have a couple of things going on in March, but the Jeezy concert is actually on March 20th. I am still looking for 2 loyal listeners, supporters, people that are always chiming into discussions, that are here every Saturday with us sharing our content. I will be selecting 2 people to join me at the Jeezy concert on March 20th. You will also be able to ride in a lavish party bus with us. So guys, tell your friends to get with our friends so we can just all be friends. You know what I mean? You got anything to say?
Nah,
Big Mark, that was clean, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you said it all. I think you said it all.
Okay. All right. So,
man, shout out to the Facebook listeners, YouTube viewers, everybody that's on the radio side,
yes.
Man. We appreciate you tuning in to The Block. I am honored to be a guest host. I think I make the show better.
I'm happy to have you.
Oh, man, appreciate it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get into our first topic. I wanted to go ahead and get this one out the way. This has been a very emotional week for me. I actually was laxed on preparing for the show because I put so much heart into this particular discussion that I'm sure everyone by now is very aware of the tragedy that just hit our nation this week in Parkland, Florida, where 17 people were killed in a mass shooting at a high school in Parkland, Florida. Like I said, I first want to start off by sending out my condolences and my sympathy to the parents, to the loved ones, to the brothers, to the sisters, to the teachers, to whoever lost loved ones in this horrible, just selfish act that this young man carried out. My heart goes out to you. I couldn't imagine what you're going through, but we as a nation are going to need to pull together and figure out what needs to be done. But Oh, you're looking at me like you got something to
No,
say.
I'm
All
listening.
right,
I'm
so
listening.
let me give you a little insight as to what went on with on this day. There was a teen gunman accused of opening fire with a semi-automatic rifle at his former high school in Parkland, Florida. He has been charged with 17 counts of premeditated murder, as they said Thursday. Authorities said that they have identified the young man as Nicholas Cruz, who is 19 years old. He actually, on this day, concealed himself in a crowd fleeing from the high school following the massacre that happened on Wednesday afternoon. 14 kids were killed, and then the remaining total of 17 were teachers and staff members at this high school. There have been details, a whole lot of details that it would probably take a whole show for me to give out, but I just want to say that this was another incident that in my eyes and in my heart could have definitely been avoided. And I am stating my claim today that I am fed up with waiting around for the next group of kids to get killed at a high school. I'm done with it. I won't let it happen on my watch, so I'm going to do everything. I know I can't change the world by myself, but I'm hoping that everyone will take a stand like I will. And when it comes to voting, I will not reelect people who support the NRA or support this gun law, period.
Thank you, Oprah.
Damn. I get compared to Oprah? Yes.
No, I mean, I understand everything you're saying. And I'm all for gun laws and everything like that. But I guess one of my issues is how are you and the rest of, I guess, America is going to try to stop this, prevent this from happening?
Well, I have came up with a couple of strategic plans that I feel like would work. And if we all put our heads together, so I kind of have thought about what can I do to get my voice out there. I mean, I would go as far as writing a letter to all of the districts, the school districts, proposing my plan. My plan is hey, if y'all don't want to change no gun laws, I'm saying our kids need to be our first priority. No one should ever be able to walk into any one of our children's schools with an assault rifle, with any type of weapon, and shoot and kill our children. So what I am pleading and what I am asking, what I am wanting to propose is we need armed guards at our schools at every entrance. We need metal detectors. You have tons of veterans. You have tons of veterans who are looking for jobs, retired police officers that I am very sure would not mind sitting at a school and protecting our children on a daily basis. How hard is that for people to get? Why is it that we have to think of if it's right to put these things in place to protect our children? Why isn't it just an automatic act? Like, be done with children getting killed and secure our schools. Why is it such a hard task and we got to change laws? No, the thing is our children need to be protected. And what are we going to do to eliminate kids being gunned down and killed at school?
I understand everything you said, and I agree. That probably would be the right way to have armed guards at every school. There's no buts. There's no buts. I guess it is a but.
See, and that's my point.
No, I agree with everything you're saying. But going a step further, what are you trying to do with the gun laws? What should happen with the AR-15s and the assault rifles?
Well, I had when we discussed a couple of months ago, back when the Grambling Prairie View game, we had this similar discussion because that's when the mass shooting happened at the Mandalay Bay. Since we have had the Bloc, I have talked about 4 mass shootings since the Bloc has recorded its first episode. And on the one about the Vegas shooting, I said that we should have, if anyone in this world is being diagnosed with mental illness, there should be a database for that. It should be a database that when this person tries to buy an assault rifle, there is a stop put to it. No one with mental illness of this capacity should be able to walk anywhere and purchase any type of assault rifle. And most of the time that these people who are committing these crimes you want to say they have mental illness. You want us to have sympathy for them because they have mental illness, but then we're over here planning funerals for children.
And everything you're saying
is right.
Is right. It's right. I'm not saying that, but you have to consider too. There's so many people in this country, right? And it's hard to that's just people talking about how he was putting out YouTube videos and how the FBI dropped the ball. Yeah, they dropped the ball. They seem like they dropped the ball a lot, but it's because it's so much shit going on out here, dealing with terrorism and stuff like that. They can't monitor everything.
But our kids should be a priority. Our kids are our future.
No doubt.
So bump all the other bullshit you going through. I really don't even care about the 15 people being indicted for the elections. I could care less about that at this point. What I want to know is that I don't have to worry about someone walking into my children's school and being able to commit a crime like this. That's what I'm worried about. That's what I think. Everything else, this harvest box that we'll talk about later that Trump wants to send out, there's bigger issues on the table that we need to deal with. And there should not be another person being able to walk into a school and kill someone, period. And me as a mother, I'm going to take a stand. I'm going to go to my children's school district and I'm going to demand for us to have a sit down to figure out what measure, if Trump and them don't want to change no laws, what are we going to do in our communities? What are we going to do in our school districts? You will not get another dime from me if we're not going to secure the schools. Period. And I think I have a valid point. So parents out there, we need to go to our school districts. From what I'm hearing, on February 26th or 28th, I can't remember the exact date, children are planning to walk out of school until Congress changes some gun laws. So be ready, because I will support my children and any child that wants to walk out of school on that day. And they will not return to school until some changes are made. The kids are fed up. And the kids are going to start showing adults how adults are supposed to act.
Shout out to everybody that's on Facebook, man. Coco, Angela.
Hey, Coco. Cody. Koya. Trees. Hey. Coco. Hey, Coco. I'm giving you a shout out later. Thank you.
As for Valentine's Day, I ain't seen you since then.
All right, come take a seat.
I'm about to. Right.
Black is late, but Black is in the building, guys.
We had a question on how do you stop the ball from being dropped?
How do you stop the ball from being dropped?
For me, it's more of getting out there and voting the right people in. You know what I'm saying? People who agree with gun control. I really wish Black was up here because he's opposed to certain gun issues that we are not. You know what I'm saying? So, but there has to be some type of gun control put in place. And you got to get the right people who believe in that type of gun control. If you want to stop people from getting killed. Yeah.
And I agree with you there, Big Marcus.
People will buy guns off the street. Yeah, you ain't going to eliminate all of them. But the majority, you probably can stop. You know what I'm saying? And it will cut down. It ain't going to stop every incident that's going on or everybody who use AR-15s, but it will slow it down. And hey, that's what's got to happen. I know Black disagrees.
I agree with that. And actually, the police chief of Broward County in Florida, where the shooting happened, he made that same statement. He said that politicians and you people in office in Congress and all that, you will not get reelected if you are supporting these gun laws and supporting the NRA. And I think that needs to be a stand that we take. Period.
On my show, I really don't pay attention to the super producer when he say "in," but I do want to say pay attention, stay woke of how much the NRA is giving these congressmen. Marco Rubio got $3 million plus money. He's a senator of Florida, where this all stuff seems to go down in Florida. You know what I'm saying? So, he's not trying to stop gun control.
He's not. But guys, guess what? This is not the end. That we saved a whole nother topic to talk about this shooting and what we need to do. So stay tuned, because I believe that this is going to be a good show. This is a discussion that needs to be talked about, and this is a great platform to talk about it. So invite your friends right now. Share this video and let them know we want their voices heard. We actually want to hear from some parents. So this is a very important time and discussion that needs to be had, guys. So we need to hear from parents. So use the number that's up on the screen, and if you don't ever take any more time to call out on the block and to call and talk to us and chime into a discussion, today is a very important day to call in and let your voice be heard.
Man, I wish I could stay on the show.
I wish you could too. You're so handsome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna talk about beards later too.
A handsome black man.
You are.
Thank you.
You are.
All right, tell us.
Oh, sorry.
Gotta go to
all right, so guys, we're gonna get ready to go to a commercial. We'll be right back. Guess what? Black is in the building. He's late.
Downgrade.
So I'm on his ass all the day of the
downgrade.
Show. So we finna downgrade real quick and bring Black on the show. Lights, camera, action. We'll be right back.
All right. You gonna learn today.
You're listening to The Block with your girl Stefani Love on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The real game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolaRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some.
Hey, what's good, yo? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolaRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
Tell your friends.
All right, guys, I hope you're out there telling your friends to get with my friends so we can all be friends and sharing this live feed. As you see, Black is in the building. Black has arrived.
And let me let y'all know something. First of all, I ain't no damn downgrade. Big Marcus, you had your little time on my show. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't no downgrade, bro.
We'll see.
Nah, we'll see my ass just because y'all doing that little flirting shit.
You late, so you really
I don't care. I care that I
How
was
you
late.
gonna be late and then
nigga,
stop
y'all,
the show?
Cause y'all want to
talk about foolishness.
Took your place.
Cause y'all doing all that flirting shit. Like, Black is in the building. Let's go. Let's do something. Let's show him. Let's show him what's up.
All right, let's go. Okay, guys. So your president, Donald Ray Trump. Is that his name? Donald Ray Trump?
No, it's Donald J. Trump. See?
Donald J. Trump, whatever. He wants to get rid of food stamps.
Yeah. He does.
He does, guys. He doesn't want your kids to eat. He don't want your mama. He don't want your daddy. He want to drop a harvest box off on your porch.
Yeah.
And that's how you gonna eat.
Y'all get dog food now.
Let me tell you what you're gonna get in your harvest box. You're gonna get you some shelf milk. You are going to get you a slab of cheese. What else you gonna get? You're gonna get peanut butter and canned fruit, some meats, and some cereal.
Hey,
that's what you're gonna get.
What the fuck is shelf milk?
Shelf milk is like that milk that never gets old.
No.
I think.
I know what it is, but like, it's not milk, right? Like,
it's not real milk.
Like, your mama used to try to rush home from the grocery store so the milk won't spoil.
Yeah.
And you telling me it's milk that's going to be on the shelf?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
I'm not with it.
Trump administration wants to scrap food stamps for low-income Americans and replace them with boxes of non-perishable foods, items selected by the government. According to the administration, it could save the federal government $129 billion over the next decade. This plan has been compared to a company like Blue Apron. I'm sure some of y'all have seen a lot of the commercials the last couple of years. That's kind of what Trump wants to do. He wants to tell you what you're going to eat, and then he wants to tell you when you're going to get your box. Trump wants to run you. You can never believe a man who talks with his hands like that. Don't trust men who talk with their hand and do all that. And, don't trust them. Slave mentality, guys. Is what that is. It's what this is.
Slave owner mentality.
Yeah. So, Black, have you ever received food stamps? Were you brought up on food stamps? Have you ever had to have food stamps to feed yourself or your family?
No.
Okay. I have several times.
I mean, I done bought some food stamps, but
yeah. So, I don't agree with the method that Trump is going about it, but I do believe that there should be some stricter guidelines when it comes to being able to just remain on welfare for the rest of your life, like until you perish, and there not be any, like, how does the person come up? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get how a person can just be on food stamps for so long and just be able to carry nice purses, drive nice cars. And so I think that there needs to be stricter guidelines, but I don't think nobody needs to be getting a harvest box dropped on their porch.
Well, I mean, I'm not, I don't feel like it's, the system is set up for you to get out of it once you get into the food stamp life. As soon as you make a little money, or a little more money, get you a job, now you're in jeopardy of losing your food stamps. And, you got to have food to eat. Even though you might be spending your money on several other things, you need food to eat. So there's a lot of people who stay on food stamps because of that. I feel like the main solution to what he's trying to do, because who wants to eat the same food every single day or the same type of food? Nobody wants to do that. And you're talking about people who's been on food stamp for years. Imagine opening up that can for dinner with that beef meat with oils or with juice. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't eat the same meal every night. Why do you feel like Americans
How are
want
you
to
going
do
to
that?
be the one to say what I feed my family tonight on Tuesday? Or, like, what do you think about the people who may be on restricted diets, who there's certain things that they have to eat, or even like the ones who don't eat pork? Like, how are you going to even put a plan together to where you know what each family eats, what they like, Trump is just Trump. Like,
Well,
when I think of the word Trump, like, just dump, shithole.
But
like,
it doesn't matter what they like, right?
It doesn't matter
because
obviously.
they're poor or they're less
But
fortunate.
then you don't want to change any gun laws. You don't want to, the same way you try and put a plan together to get rid of food stamps and drop a harvest box off at on a damn porch. You don't want to change put a plan together and change some gun laws and all that shit and learn how to secure our schools. Think about it.
It's a different story.
It's a different story.
We
but
said we would get into that later. Okay.
You weren't here, so.
No, I was here, and I was watching on the way here. Don't try to play me.
All right, so guys, what do you think? Are you okay are you out there getting food stamps? Are you okay with someone dropping a box off and telling your family it says the government will select what you will eat? Are you against it or are you for it?
I'm definitely against it. That's like damn near martial law. And my boy Mickey said that Trump is a champion of the rich. He ain't playing with minorities and the poor. He treating us raw as fuck. And yeah, we getting the raw end of this shit.
Well, they said we were. But from my research yesterday, I did, according to the numbers of who receives food stamps and stuff like that, a large amount of Trump's supporters will be affected if this harvest box goes into effect. A lot of the people who voted for Trump will be receiving harvest boxes on their front porch. Trump supporters, the people who voted this man into office. So then when I heard that news, I kind of was like, I don't get food stamps, so you ain't dropping no harvest box. But the supporters need to. Karma is a bitch.
Well, yeah, karma is a bitch. I wouldn't necessarily say
I'm sorry that other
karma.
People have to.
But I feel like what their main concern is people on food stamps, selling food stamps to buy drugs. Not everybody, of course, but certain people selling them to buy drugs. Now, me personally, I'm not against somebody selling their food stamps because maybe they bought enough food last month to where there's food in the freezer, food in the fridge. They don't need all of their food stamps as much. So, you know what I'm saying? Sell 100 for 50 because you need money to do other things. You're not capable of doing that without selling your food stamps. Go ahead and do that. But like I said, I feel like the real reason is because it's I was reading the comment. The real reason is because some people sell them for drugs. And Coco, let me tell you something.
Coco
From pretzel to ocean, how salty am I? I'm like a pretzel the middle
to right
of
now,
an ocean.
He might be real salty.
Yeah, I'm real salty. Like, yeah. But, yeah, like, that's the goal of it to me. And I see that. But, like, if it's about the people selling food stamps for drugs, just make them do a drug test. What's wrong with that?
Well, that's a little too personal. Like, that's a little too personal for me for drug testing and all that. That's too personal. What I'm saying is make more provisions. If someone has been on food stamps like me, where I work, when I put people on a program where I have to get into their income levels and things like that, according to their income level, they get the program, it puts them on a certain level, right? So one program, because they make this amount of money, or basically because they say that they're not working and they don't have no money, they get level 0, meaning they don't have to pay no copays. They can come to the doctor basically free. All medical bills are wiped out, right? But on level 0, because you're claiming that you have no income or you're not working, you only get that level 0 for 6 months. After 6 months, you got to come back. You can't come back to us and tell us you're still not working in 6 months, because it's not a program that you're supposed to just be sitting on, and because it's taxpayers who pay that. So if you have someone who's sitting on food stamps, I know someone who has been sitting on food stamps since I've known them, since we graduated from high school, and we're 30 years old now. She still gets Section 8. She still get food stamps. She still get all that. But I know her real life. You know what I'm saying? And I know that she's capable to not be on food stamps and not be on. So I just think it needs to be.
And she plug me in on food stamps?
Nah, because I don't engage in fraud.
It ain't fraud.
When you exchange food stamps, when you are buying food stamps and you use someone else's card and walk your ass into a store and it's not yours, that is fraud. And it says it on the back of the fucking card.
It's called a favor.
A favor, fraud. Fraud, favor. I'm going to favor your ass and let you commit this fraud.
I'm going to do you a favor and give you $50. And you're going to do me a favor and give me $100 worth of
in my younger days, I did that. But as I'm being a loyal where I can't get any benefits and any welfare and stuff like that, and my tax dollars are being paid into programs like this, I look at it more adult-wise, and I know that selling food stamps and things like that is not free. I mean, it's not fair. It's not fair at all, and you should be doing right. If you got that much money allocated to you to feed your family, you need to do what's right and feed your family.
But what I'm saying is, if they already got the food, why you tripping? They your tax dollars.
Let's wrap it up.
They your tax dollars. You basically just getting your tax return early when you buy some food stamps. Okay, whatever.
All right, so Jesus is well. Make sure you say your grace when you eat your food, guys. We're going to get ready to go into some fly shit.
It's the Bloc, and this is that fly shit.
We just some young fly niggas.
All right, guys, I got some fly shit for you. It's not for the guys. It's actually for the women. So, episode 24 is fly shit. Oh, we did the drop. Okay. Why do men love women who cook? Yeah. Ladies, I know that we all are independent women, fancying, or you may be a 5-star chick. Yes, but it means nothing if you can't cook. Men love food. A woman who can cook is a treasure to a man. The oldage, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, is 100% accurate, guys. Women. A woman that cooks also reminds him, y'all probably gonna laugh at this, of his mother, and confirms that she is like family oriented and that she would take care of her family. Now, I'm not saying that he's looking at you like his mother, but it reminds him of a motherly.
That would be weird.
Of a motherly, character, in that if he was to bear children with you, like, he would know that you would feed your kids and things like that. That's what I'm saying. So, no man wants to eat ramen noodles, a box of macaroni and cheese, or peanut butter sandwiches all the time. But instead, some want homemade cornbread, collard greens, candy yams, and any type of fried meat without blood running from it and all that stuff, guys. So, when I say blood running from the meat, if you got blood running from your meat like that, you probably don't know how to cook.
Or you probably just cooked a nice-ass medium rare steak.
Ugh. Whoever eats blood from a meat, that's a whole nother topic. And you should also be able to cook a hot breakfast and not just pour cereal into a bowl. Secondly, I know, a lot of us have careers and stuff like that, and you may say, oh, sometimes I don't have it, and that's understandable. I'm not saying go home and cook every day. It would be nice if you could cook every day, because in actuality, it would save money instead of you going out to fast food and stuff like that every day to feed them. Cook a meal at home. But, every now and then you have to make sure that you can cook. I'm getting the hand over there. So ladies, get out there and cook for your man. Be sexy when you cook for him too. You may want to spice it up, throw on some heels, an apron with nothing, hey. But it is important, and men love women who can cook. And if you can't keep a man, it's probably because you can't cook. But if you can cook and you can't keep a man, I don't know. But that was your fly shit. See you next week.
It's the Bloc, and this is that fly shit.
We just some young fly niggas.
And I know we're going to go into a video, but I got a question. Can you cook?
Oh, yeah.
What happened to our cook-off? Because I cook my greens.
Can I cook, Marcus? I can cook. I, in my opinion, I have kind of got a little laxed on the amount of cooking I do, but that's because we busy in our career, so hey. But I feel like I need to get back out there and cook.
I feel like he got something to say.
But I actually was very proactive, and I got his mother's recipes on cooking from scratch and stuff like that.
You cook like my mom.
I cook like his mama.
Hey, you know what? That is so nice.
I cook like his mama.
That's so sweet.
And I let him call me mama sometimes.
Sit right here. Y'all doing all this flirty shit today. Y'all doing all this flirty shit today. I hope y'all.
Okay, so ask me, does sugar go in spaghetti or does salt go in spaghetti? And then that'll let you know. Ask a woman if sugar go in her spaghetti or salt go in her spaghetti, and that'll let you know if a woman can cook.
Okay.
What do you like?
Which one goes in your spaghetti?
I do not believe sugar goes in spaghetti. Sugar does not have any purpose on being in spaghetti. Now, if the person who's fixing their plate wants spaghetti in their sugar, fine.
Spaghetti
but
in their sugar.
Cooking, I mean, well, you know what I mean. But cooking the spaghetti, it does not. No. Disaster.
And you know
Recipe
what?
for a disaster.
You know what? And the way I feel, I won't pick either one.
See all them people on this post talking about I could throw down.
First of all,
you hating. Let's go to the video.
I'm not hating.
Let's go to the video, guys. We got a video coming out by the Black History Fact. Oh, okay. I got a video called Black History, and then I'm coming with you for a ghetto Black History Fact. Coco, this is your time to shine.
You already know you listening to The Block with your boy Black on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
The race is not given to the swift, but to those that endure to the end. Let's go. Travel with me as I journey through these back roads. It's February, we post a love all our black folk. But yesterday I heard some young brothers got smoked. Murdered on Malcolm X next to the liquor store. That's black history for you. We hate our own selves. We hate our own skin color. Then what you call hell. This what you call self-destruction in its worst form. My sister mourning my nephew, they took her firstborn. That's why I'm ready for anybody. You black, orange, white, yellow, brown. We got text form. Trust nobody but your maker, that's my best advice. Twitter fingers will get you murdered, watch the things you type. This newer order got our daughters working for attention. Got our sons acting sweet, always with the women. The devil causing confusion, so we led astray. I pray for people bamboozled by all the games he played. The spirit, her Nat Turner burning in me. I'm learning loyalty spread, so it's hard to trust many. If any, I pop the top off the Henny, put the cushion inside the garden, blow it like a semi. Oh, you don't believe that God's with me cause of the sins that I'm committing. This is sin, this was written. If I ask, I'm forgiven. This is dinner in the kitchen. This is me against the world, bro. I'm built to go the distance, huh?
And when I say thug life, I mean that shit. Cause these white folks see us as thugs. I don't care what y'all think. I don't care if you think you a lawyer, if you a man, if you an African American, if you whatever the fuck you think you are. We thugs and niggas to these motherfuckers. You know? And until we own some shit, I'ma call it for like it is. How you gonna be a man and we starve? Go ahead, you know? And we looking over our 5 different houses, ain't a man in either one of them.
Innocent bystanders and randoms, murder and mayhem. I'm buying guns in Moama while I blow out your candles. Stand for something, at least die for what you stand for. Life's a gamble, roll a dice under the city lights. Cops killing us, it's feeling like civil rights. I'm down to fight, although I'm hoping for peace. It's more niggas than police, but you too concerned with your Facebook beef to see that together we stand, divided we fall. You not a gangster at all. I'm appalled by that message that you sending, killing God's children. I talk about it cause I live it, and I ain't talking past tense. La Familia is deeper than this rap shit. Penitentiary bastards. System took his father, sister like his daughter, cause his mama caught her trying to turn a nickel to a quarter, or dollar to 5. Only the strong survive, the weak shall perish. Family God and time the only thing.
What's up, what's up, what's up? We're back, and I'm Black, and this is Stefani Love.
Hey, guys.
We want to shout out to the listeners. Coco, we see you. Lauren Saul, middle name Kathleen, we see you, we see you. Angela and Carla and everybody who watching, we appreciate you. We appreciate you for watching. We got a fun Black History Ghetto Fact, some shit like that. What we got going?
I got a good ghetto Black History fact. It actually came from Coco Sherelle that's tuning in to the show. Shout out to you. She did post this on Facebook the other day. I thought it was perfect to let y'all know. On February 15th, 1995, Felicia asked Smokey to borrow his car. While normal Black people asked to borrow sugar or even ketchup, Felicia took the extra mile and asked to borrow his car. Today we have the phrase to honor this brave woman, and it's called
Bye, Felicia.
Shout out to Coco. Thank you, Coco, for our Ghetto Black History fact. That was Stefani Love, Ghetto Black History fact. We're going to go ahead.
When is this spelling bee? I'm ready to spell some shit.
We're going to go ahead and get into the Drake discussion. Drake is my weekly hero. I should have actually put Drake as my hustler of the week because this was a good one. Drake, shout out to you for your good deeds. Drake gives away $1 million in a heartwarming video called God's Plan. He released this new music video, and the clip was directed by Karina Evans. It opens with the caption, "The budget for this video was $996 million, $996,631 million."
9 little monkeys jumping on the bed.
It was damn near $100 million.
Okay. All right.
So he gave it all away. That's how he captioned the video when it first came on, and he specifically said, "Don't tell the label." The video documents Drake performing his previously reported good deeds like paying for people's groceries, donating to a woman's shelter, talking to folks, taking folks shopping, and more. At the end of Drake's video, he says, "We're nothing without our mothers. Gotta make sure you take care of your mom, too. No matter what you do, it's all we got. Trust me, that's my world." So, guys, y'all need to listen. Women run the world. 50K was, let me break down what the money was spent for. 50K was to a homeless shelter for new construction. He also bought toys, games to at least 140 kids. $150 Target gift cards were given to 130 women. He also took $50 and bought $50,000 and bought groceries for random Miami shoppers in a grocery store. A 50K donation check to one happy student at the University of Miami, and $25,000 to a high school. And as Dreezy says, Dreezy got the money, so Dreezy gonna pay it, and Dreezy did that. I love it. Black, I'm going to let you say what you feel about this video before I close this topic out on my positive note.
I mean, you think I have something negative to say about this video?
I don't know. I never know about you. You like got that hater mentality.
No. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. I really enjoyed the video. Now, with that being said, and I enjoyed seeing the things, that he did. And you saw me. I even posted like, I'd rather be rich than famous, but this is the type of stuff that I want to do if I ever become wealthy, is give back to my community, but just not necessarily just my community, but people who are struggling, people who are less fortunate. I got it, give it. You know what I'm saying? I like to see people smile. I like to see people happy. With that being said, I don't need a video to show that I'm doing this. And I feel like the video can be inspiring, especially with what's going on and how he was given to a lot of black people, and he made a lot of people emotional. But it's just something in me that makes it feel like the video could have not been a video. I don't know. I really just, like I said, yeah. Apparently I am.
All right. So bump what he's saying. Video or not, with everything that is going on, with all of the shit the sadness that has hit the social media, the news, like, I'm tired of crying. I have cried every day this week since that shooting happened. When Drake dropped this video yesterday, That's what was needed. And shout out to Drake. We needed some positivity in our life. See, you don't want nobody to showcase when they're doing good, but we'll sit here and we'll binge watch off of CNN and all this shit and gather evidence and all that stuff and soak in all this negativity that they're putting out about shootings and Trump and all these people being indicted for messing with the elections. But then as soon as someone does something nice and shows others how to be nice, it's I wouldn't have put it in a video. Like what? What do you, America? What do you really want?
It's not America.
It's
Black,
America.
and I'm saying I enjoyed the video. Are you not listening? Like I enjoyed the video. The video made me happy.
But he shouldn't have put it in the video.
I wouldn't have put it in the video because I'm doing good deeds, and that's out of the kindness of my heart. Is not to show you, hey, look, I'm doing good deeds for other people. I'm just not. If I needed.
So do you think he was, with him putting it in a video, are you saying that Drake is just wanting to do it for publicity?
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's not what I'm saying. I don't feel like he's just doing it for publicity. I feel like he was genuinely wanting to help those people that he helped, and he did. He popped up in the store, and you can tell that a lot of the people in the video were unsuspected. Like, I guess the videographer was like, hey, you know what? Let me take a picture of you. And then next thing you know, Drake sneaks up on him. Oh, my God, it's Drake. Oh, my God, you just gave me this big stack of money or this or that and the other. I get it. Like, it was great. I just wouldn't put it in a video. That's just, to me, that's self-petting. That's what I'll call it. Self-petting.
Oh my goodness. You are delusional.
I'm patting myself on the back.
Okay, pat yourself on the back, Drake.
Hey.
I agree. I'm all for it. I need to see more videos like this. I want to see more celebrity. Hopefully other celebrities are inspired, because I need someone to walk up in the damn grocery store for me, buy my groceries, put me in a video.
Well,
shit, fuck it.
Hey. Maybe I'll become a stripper, and then I'll be a traveling stripper to wherever the All-Star game goes or the Super Bowl. I can strip there, and then see the celebrities so I can get that bag. Sound good?
See what I kind of what?
You tuned me up. All right.
Because I knew you were talking about something stripper and all that. Once you said that, I kind of just like turn off. But anyways, G, I do agree with you. What if other celebs started doing the same thing? Yeah, like you would turn around and no telling who would be blessed with receiving. I agree with that. I think that I think it should be a challenge, and everybody else should. Drake kind of like just shut the shit. He shut it down. He
look at the comment on your screen. Somebody finally agrees with me.
Okay, I mean, hey,
thank you, Laura.
That's fine. Hey, but I'm just saying, from what I see, all the shit that goes on positivity right now is definitely necessary. That's where I'm coming from with saying it's okay that he did this in a video, because this is what we don't need to see. Most videos that we see, we're seeing drugs or people being gunned down or women twerking and women, okay, so he changed it up. He switched up his style for this one video, and he showed us how he sold back into other communities. We should be inspired. We may not be able to do as much as Drake did, but we should be inspired, and we should start spreading, because our children are on social media. So why not put some positive stuff out there on social media? Why not show this let our kids stumble across this on social media? That's how I'm looking at it. If you don't see it like that, then hey.
Well, I mean, he did something good.
Tell me when your kid come twerking and
First of all, we're not gonna go there.
Okay.
Because
we ain't gonna go there.
I'm kicking her in the teeth. I'm kicking
but if
mom
she saw
in
the Drake video, she'll want to go viral about giving, hey Dad, I want to go put care packages together. Can you film it for me?
No.
You gonna tell her no, baby? We're not gonna do it.
I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna say no, baby. We can go put some care packages down, but we don't need to videotape it, because all we really need.
So
is
he's
the
boasting.
consolation
So
in
we're
our
saying,
heart.
okay. So it says, lest any man should boast. I know that that's the word, guys. But do y'all see where I'm coming from with how social media is so prevalent in our life, and our kids are on social media? And do y'all not see my point? Somebody agree with me.
I don't feel like anybody disagrees with you. I feel like everybody agrees. Anybody who's seen the video agrees that it was a heartwarming, touching, positive video that is put out in the society.
And we don't see this a lot, right? We don't see. We've never seen anything like this being done, right?
Right.
And a lot of times when Drake is putting out videos, he's not doing this type of video, right? So why not in this one time can we just eliminate? So if we say, do I agree in that way? Yeah, I don't think that. I wouldn't be boastful. Like I don't tell people when I give the homeless man on the corner $5, or you know what I'm saying? I don't tell those things because I'm not doing it for any type of acknowledgement. I get that I get y'all on that, but in this particular day and time, some positivity is necessary. And I can understand if Drake was boasting like that all the time, but he never does anything like that. So it's appropriate right now. It's definitely necessary.
Good video, Drake.
Good video. Shout out to Drake.
I wouldn't have made it a video, but I really enjoyed it.
Let us know when you make a video. We had a video. We got a video coming next week. He has a couple of he kind of is sleeping on his dream. I don't know what his dream is. First, it might have been basketball. We eliminated the basketball. Then, come to find out, we found out that Blacc has experience with playing the saxophone. And I have a video that I came across, and I'm going to leak it one day.
Nigga, what?
Of Blacc playing.
You bet not.
So I don't know what Black's gift is, guys, but we're gonna one day find out what his gift is and what his true talent is.
My gift is music.
Besides drinking beer.
I don't even have beer today. Have y'all noticed?
Whoa, because you were late. You didn't have time to stop by the store.
You know what?
All right, let's go ahead and get into our next commercial break, guys. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Thank you, guys. You guys are tuning in, chiming in. I definitely appreciate y'all. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Remember, tell your friends to get with my friends so we can all be friends. Thank you, and we'll be right back.
Stealing people's
You're
quotes.
listening to The Block with your girl, Stefani Love, on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal B. Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolaRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some.
Hey, what's good, yo? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolaRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
KoolaRadio.com. Tell your friends.
Wait a minute. What are y'all laughing at? What are y'all laughing at?
Why ain't nobody telling me? Okay, guys. No, we can't hear. I can't hear.
I can hear, and I don't even have my earphones on.
So y'all just.
Well, we on. We're live.
All right, guys. Thank you. We're a little off because ain't nobody giving me hand signals, but.
All right, I got a hand signal for you. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's wrap this shit up.
All right, guys. So we're back. I have another discussion for you. Coming up. Sorry about the technical difficulties.
It wasn't technical.
Let's go ahead and get into our next discussion. A man calls his wife from jail on Valentine's Day.
What happened? We got a video?
I don't know what we're doing.
Black video. Well, no, we don't need to do no. Look, y'all trying to embarrass me.
All right, guys, we're a little off right now, but we're gonna go ahead and get into our next discussion or a video. Okay, so we have a man who's here we have a man who had to call his wife to bail him out of jail because he got into a domestic violence dispute with his side chick on Valentine's Day. So, what would you do? How would you go about? Would you bail him out? Would you get up out of your bed, whatever you're doing at that time, to go bail your man out from jail after he got into a dispute with another woman on Valentine's Day? First off, why is he with another woman on Valentine's Day? Second off, what type of relationship are y'all in to where you are in domestic violence disputes? Like, what the hell are y'all arguing about? Y'all in a whole relationship? No, I'm not bailing you out. You can sit in there. You can call that bitch to come get you, and then we're done. You won't have a home to come to, period. Or I won't be there, period.
Why would he call her if he just beat her up? Or if he just hit her?
Tough titty said the kitty.
And just because it's labeled as domestic violence doesn't mean that he was involved with the lady. It doesn't mean that. It just means that it was a man and a lady, and they had an argument, and the man either hit the lady or the lady hit the man. That's a domestic dispute.
It doesn't matter, but you're having to call your wife to come and get you and let her know you're in jail because of a domestic violence dispute you had with your side chick.
He
better not even think to call me.
Do you think that the conversation went like, hey, sweetie, can you come get me out of jail? What you in jail for, honey? I ended up hitting my side chick. She called the police on me. Do you think that's how the conversation went?
I don't care how it went, but at the end of the day, the reason why you're in jail is because you hit your side chick, or you and your side chick got into a fight. I don't want to have anything to do with you, jailbird. Don't drop the soap is what I would say, and click.
And the thing is, what I'm saying is, you don't even know. You don't know. I mean,
I don't need to know nothing else past you in jail for domestic violence with your side chick. I don't need to know nothing else. I could care less about anything else.
How do you know that it's his side chick?
Because the topic says it's his side chick.
The topic says that. I'm talking about when he calls you.
I know he gonna have to explain.
It's like, hey, I'm in jail
so you gonna lie to me too?
Domestic violence.
No.
I'm in jail for domestic violence.
Who are you in? Who were domestic violence means you were in a domestic.
Well, me and a coworker.
No, you won't get domestic violence with a coworker. It would be
will.
Assault.
You can.
No, it wouldn't be titled domestic. He wouldn't be in there for domestic violence.
But you can.
Okay.
You can though. Like,
this is what happens when you deal with Black.
You know what?
With two C's.
I don't have time for your attitude.
I told you. I'm shooting shots all day.
You got a rose, nigga. Calm the fuck down and enjoy the motherfucking show.
Let his ass sit in jail. I agree.
Well, I mean.
So what if I called? What if your woman called you? Her and her side nigga got into a fight, and she had to call you. Hey, I'm in jail. What happened? Domestic violence dispute. Domestic violence dispute. With who? I'm right here. I don't remember you getting in no fight with me. So with who? Oh, well, we'll talk about that later, but can you come get me out? What are you going to say, Black? And be honest. Don't be true.
I am. I'm going to be an asshole, but I'm going to ask her, hey, okay, where's your card? Let me go get the money out of your account, and let me grab my shit on the way while doing it. Like, yeah, I'll come get you out.
Well, okay.
I'll come get you out with your shit. But you that's all I'm doing is getting you out.
James, to answer your question, actually, it's not hypothetical. It was actually a post that was posted on Facebook that someone was dealing with at that particular time, and that's mainly how we get a lot of our topics, and that just shows you the type of world we live in. People, it's all type of shit going on. So Big Marcus go to jail for some domestic violence. You not gonna go get him out? It better be with me. If it ain't with me, no.
What if it was on some shit like it was? No, listen. We don't know the exact situation, but what if it was on some shit like he got into it with his baby mama? I'm saying like
if it was with, he doesn't have another kid, but if it was with another woman because it's his baby mother, and by that time I should know that it's a relationship like that to where he possibly could be in an altercation with his baby mother like that, then I would give. But if it just happened out of the blue, then I would have some sort of concern. And I just don't know. I'm super petty. I'm super. He have to have a very good reason for me to come bail him out. But if it's in particular, as the topic said, because you always try to get off course, the topic said domestic violence on Valentine's Day with his side chick. The answer to your question is hell no. Sit your ass in jail. Tell your mama come bail you out.
You know what? Maybe that's the call he should have made. Like on some shit like, hey mama, look, I done fucked up. I need a little help. I'm a little light.
That's your best bet. Cause Stefani Love ain't got no love for you there.
But
that's
weird. I don't know. I really can't. I'm trying, but I can't even come up with anything to be like, And
what real man would call his woman to come bail him out of jail, and you would have to explain to her about this situation?
Somebody that ain't got nobody else or nothing else.
Well, then do right.
Well,
when you ain't got nobody else but me, do right.
If he was out with his side chick on Valentine's Day, the main chick should know that. Like, she should know that.
What?
She should know that. Like,
if she would have to be okay with that, right?
No, if he's not with the main chick on Valentine's Day, because this is the way Valentine's Day is broken down. I've seen it all. The 13th is for the special side chick. They bring them in
the 13th,
early.
The 15th.
Listen. They bring them in early. You know what I'm saying? The beat the crowd and shit. Then you might see them again the next day, and they with they lady on the 14th. Now the 15th is the bummy side chick day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you the bum side chick. Like, the money that I have left over from the day before, that's what I'm spending on you.
Is this really true that men do this shit?
I mean, some men do.
This is crazy. That is just, I don't know. I don't see, I think that I'm a different type of chick. And if you have to go to, and that even goes for women who have side niggas, like, I don't want side of anything. The only thing I want sides of is my collard greens, my macaroni and cheese, my candy yams. But I can't keep up with lies. And I eventually, when I try to lie, my lies catch up with me. So I ain't trying to have no side nigga I got to play side chick with. I ain't have a whole nigga at home. Let's just all have fun.
So you gotta have.
I mean, damn.
Never mind. Some
people I don't know. I just don't get the whole side chick and then side chick on side chick get the day after Valentine's Day. Either day, gonna get your ass killed with me.
Hashtag.
The 13th, the 14th, or the 15th, 365 days of the week. Let me find out.
Hashtag Black for president.
Let me find. All right, y'all. Okay. He loved that, James. You just like,
hey, I'm
put
just
cherry
saying.
on top for him with that comment.
Black for president. I think I could do it. I feel like you know, I do a good job. I'd like to thank you for nominating me, James.
Oh, my goodness, James. Why?
Black 20. Well, I'm not old enough yet. So
Is the president ever late? Like, do you...
How can you be late when you ain't got to drive nowhere? You ain't got to do nothing. You're not going to pass me.
But you being late did not have anything to wrap it up. Let's just wrap it up.
I'm ready for the spelling bee.
Let's wrap it up because it's a
You better wrap it up.
All
when
right,
you got
guys,
these
so
side
we're going to go
chicks.
ahead and get into some love and sex.
Let's talk love and sex.
All right, guys, it's your boy Black with love and sex. Disclaimer.
We promote love, safe sex, marriage, and quickies.
I don't promote quickies, but today on Love and Sex, I was torn between two topics. So I'll let you pick. Okay.
Are you torn, or you just not prepared?
No, I'm very torn.
Oh, okay.
So one topic, I'll let you pick. Pick one or two. One would be threesomes. Two would be butt plugs.
No, I thought you were going to talk about love. Now look. Black.
One or two.
Can you keep it grown and like don't make it so raunchy though?
Okay.
Can you?
So we're talking about butt plugs.
Oh my goodness. This is where our views are gonna go down. Like people are gonna drop it off.
They're gonna love this. Ladies, butt plugs are a thing. It's where you put a plug in your butt basically.
God.
And you
why?
You can walk around with this plug in your butt.
We know it's called a butt plug.
It gives you a rousing sensation. It might make you drip throughout the day, just by walking. Drip what? Drip.
Booty juice?
No, not booty juice. Not booty juice. I'm talking about the butt is plugged up. I'm talking about the other part, the kitty cat. It might, your panties might be wet all day. The butt plug can be used for multiple things. One, it can be used for stimulation. Walk around with your butt plug in, go and, have sex with your man. It feels like you are being double penetrated without actually, I guess you are technically double penetrated at this point, but without another person in the room with you.
He just like Trump.
And then
grabbing pussies and shit.
Listen. So it can be used as a stimulant. I know there's a lot of people out there, a lot of women that likes fingers up their butt while they're having sex, and a lot of men who likes to put fingers up their butt, up women's butts when they're having sex. Not up their own. That's nasty. But it stimulates because, one is going against the other. So it can definitely get a girl off. Two, it can be for training. Young men out there who may be more endowed than others and they want to try to have anal sex. Get your girl a butt plug and you can change sizes. It will train her butthole to be open and ready for you.
Wrap it up.
Okay, hold on. I'm not finished. And then number three, it can also be kinky because they make butt plugs that have like diamonds.
Diamonds in your butt?
I'll Google it and show it to you.
No, that would tear your tissue.
No, it's on the outside of the butt plug. You got to know your shit. They have diamonds, so you might be hitting it from the back and you just see this diamond flashing at you. They have tails, so you're getting some kitty cat while hitting the kitty cat. You can feel the fur rubbing up against you.
A little tickle here and there.
Yeah. So, butt plugs are a thing. We'll talk about threesomes next week. But if you don't know, please go Google butt plugs. And if you want to get real fancy, you can you can put the butt plug in, take it out, and then get some anal beads. When you pull out, when you pull out the anal beads, they give you a sensation. Remember last week when I was telling y'all about the tip, how they like.
Okay,
the tip
guys,
on it?
this is.
No, you can't stop my love and sex. It's my segment.
Oh shoot!
You know.
Sorry, guys.
The insertion and the extortion. I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay, go invest in butt plugs. I'll stop.
Let's talk love and sex.
Okay, guys.
Shout out to that thumb action though. G know what I'm talking about.
Now you need to be quiet.
I'm gonna put
guys,
my thumb in her butt. Hey.
For those just now tuning in, this is not a sex show. This is within love. That was a love and sex segment.
So
we talk about real life scenarios, current events, guys. That's what we talk about.
And we raw and uncut, and I'm black.
Jesus. So
you mad? Is you mad or not?
Nah.
Yeah, you better not be, because you about to go buy you a butt plug. That ain't got nothing to do with me. What's next? We got a video and shit. We gonna do Kobe.
No, we don't have a video.
We don't have a video?
Oh yeah, we have a video.
Damn, I know how to read.
We have a video.
Oh,
and we're getting ready to play a video.
No.
So look at this shit, guys. This stuff. You're listening to The Block with your girl Stefani Love on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Yeah.
All right. No. Let me. Guys, that was your one and only Blizzity Black. Black had let me know. I had posted Sunday. I was in church and there was a wonderful saxophonist playing during service, and Black said that he knows how he played the sax. He plays the sax. So I'm like, oh, Black. There's another fact about Black. He plays the sax. So that was the dead of the conversation. A couple of hours later, I get a text message, and it's his YouTube video of him playing the sax, and that was Black on the saxophone. And on a level of 1 to 10, 10 being great, magnificent, 1 being horrible, what do you guys rate him? Rate that video right now. I'm gonna give Black a 5. 5. It seemed like he was a little out of breath. He took a lot of breaks, so you can't really, your lungs weren't.
First of all, don't talk about my lungs, because that was before I even started
How old
smoking.
were you? Because
I was like,
your Eddie was immature.
Was about, 10 or 11 years ago. That was when that video was posted on YouTube.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your talent in saxophone.
I've been playing saxophone since I was in the 4th grade.
Oh, so you still play?
Yeah, I still do. I still own a saxophone. I play for my daughter and everything.
Okay.
Like, I actually can play. That piece was a piece that I played in UIL, and I noticed a lot of helpful videos when it came to pieces like that. So I just put it up. You talking about my breaths? It wasn't because I couldn't breathe. It was because the music notated to breathe at those points.
Excuse me.
But you know, since I'm a musician and you're not, we can just.
You don't
go
know
into
what
it.
I am. Don't get me started.
Well, you a cheerleader?
I'm a dancer.
Like, what type of dancer?
I am a I started. My foundation was in church. I danced in school. I think that, and I've been a part of independent dance groups in my years. I think I still got it. I get asked to come in, do workshops at churches all the time. So yeah, I have a video actually too. I'm gonna have to show my video.
Well, I didn't want y'all to show mine.
Talent
I didn't ask y'all to show mine. It was supposed to be another video. It doesn't say, "Hey, Black playing the saxophone on the damn paper." That ain't what it say.
Someone gave you a 9. Someone gave you an 8. You want me to sing, G? Okay, one day I'm gonna see somebody over here hating and think I can't sing either, but that's another story too.
If you don't sound good in the shower, you don't sound good out the shower.
I sound good. Singing is in my genes, like
you got a cassette tape player in your jeans?
No.
CD?
No. I come from a family of singers. So let's go ahead and get into, does a man have the right to hit a stud? We had this conversation a couple of weeks ago, and it got very heated. I, who am a big advocate for women, no matter what lifestyle they try to live, I believe that a woman should be treated as such. And some of the men that were present said that no, if a stud was to try and approach them, a stud, let's say, if those who don't know what a stud is a young lady who decides to take on the look or the appearance as a man. And I was like, no, she's a woman. Always keep in mind that she's a woman and be the bigger person. But we had some men that said if a stud was to approach him and try to get aggressive and initiate an altercation with him, he definitely will hit her back.
Look at that picture that's on there.
That is a stud. So if you are a man, Black, let me go ahead because we've had this discussion and I want you to tell the listeners what your damn, you got some good numbers on that.
Yeah, appreciate you. You the one hating.
But, so, Black, you get into an altercation with a stud, and she's like, she wants to fight you. You're like, nah, man, chill, man. You know, bad. But then she hit you with a toothpiece. What you gonna do?
Hit her with a one piece.
You would really hit a woman?
Man, fuck yeah.
Why is it okay for you to hit a woman?
Because she is not acting as a woman at that point.
But she is a woman.
Okay, she don't know that. I'm about to show her. Man. You got me fucked up. Like, you can't come at me like you a man, putting your hands on me like you're a man.
But how hard is it for you to walk away?
Man, look, once I'm hit, it ain't no walking away. I don't walk away from getting hit. I'm sorry. Like, I just can't. It's not in my blood. Like, as soon as I get hit, my adrenaline starts moving, and nigga, we going. Anybody that hits me is about to get hit back.
Yeah.
No.
What if the question was asked, what if she's just like clowning, she pushing you, she's trying to get you to hit her. You gonna involve yourself in that?
She might get that reaction. Wow. Fucking with me.
Then you're gonna go to jail for, what did you say?
For what? For mutual
aggravated
combat?
assault.
For mutual combat because this bitch touched me.
Domestic violence is what you would go to jail for. You would have to call your wife and tell your wife you got into a fight with a stud.
Hey, look. Can you come bail me out? I'm in for domestic violence. Domestic violence, what? Yeah, this bitch thought she was a nigga and I had to show her she was really a bitch.
See, why do you have to? She knows she's a woman. Man. You don't have to show her she's a woman. In reality, she knows she's a woman.
Okay,
I think that a man should not put himself in a predicament. He should be the bigger person and walk away. Men should not hit women, period.
That's so... And you talk about double standards all the time. So let's not be the double standard.
Well, how am I
today,
being a double standard?
Because you're telling me that a man should walk away from somebody throwing punches or pushing him. So you think I should walk away from another man doing the same thing?
Black, we're talking about a woman hitting
I asked you that.
We're talking about if a man hits you, that's a different story. Y'all handle y'all thing like y'all a man. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to a stud in particular who is carrying herself as a man, but in reality we know that she's a woman, right, you should be the bigger. It's not a double standard.
It is.
You should be a bigger. Because that's a woman.
If you are acting as a man, and you feel like you're going to put your hands on a man,
that's not going to justify when the police come and pick you up because you hit a woman. You can't tell the police, well, she carrying herself like she a man. Okay. So I hit her like she a man. All right, man, put your hand behind your back. You're going straight down to county juice.
If she hits me first, it's self-defense. I'm not going to pick a fight with a stud. I'm not going to pick a fight with a woman, period. I'm not trying to hit a woman. But if you coming up to me as a stud, acting like a man, trying to throw your hands like a man, and you ducking and dodging and swinging on me, and like a man, like you gonna get treated like a man. I'm gonna handle you, and I'm gonna show you what's up. I'm gonna show you how it really is to be a man, since you want to be a man so bad. Don't play a role that you can't fulfill. She just a chick playing the dude disguised as another dude.
How do you know she can't fulfill it?
What?
Don't play a role you can't fulfill.
Yeah, okay. So I'm saying she might can fulfill whatever you talking about, but she gonna get hit back. She gonna fulfill that role of getting her ass whooped. I'm just saying, like, you can't. There's nothing really you
Black
can say.
is a woman beater.
Okay, whatever. Like, you feel that way if you want to.
So if she wasn't a stud, but she was a woman like me, carry herself like a woman, she trying to hit you, she walking up to you, she pushing on you, she done stole off on you one good time. You know, women can get that one good slap or that one good hit to the eye. You hitting her back?
Nah.
Double standard.
I'm gonna try my best to restrain myself.
Double standard, but you're double. Why won't you hit her?
Because they are acting as a lady.
Okay.
Not as a man.
All
It's
right.
a difference.
Okay.
You come up to me like a man, like
yeah, stud beater, Tanya. He's a stud beater. All right, guys. So
it's not like it ain't like I'm going out finding studs. I've never had a fight with a stud.
You gonna try to go in? Bro, he gonna go to the club tonight and bump a stud, just so she'll try to fight him.
Man,
just so she'll. I had to hit her because she tried to fight.
I done met a few studs that hit harder than a bitch.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, no, nigga, I ain't never fought no stud. I'm just saying, cause I have friends that will hit me that are studs. But if we was for real, yeah, you about to get, like, we have a mutual friend that hit me, and we all know her, and she hit me. She's not even a stud, but she got hard ass hands, and it's like, but you hit me, and I'm trying not to hit you back because you're a woman, but realize. So
then when she hit you, did you hit her?
I didn't, but if she would have kept hitting me, she was gonna get them hands.
Walk away.
Tuh.
Walk away, guys.
Stud beater.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump into a quick commercial, guys. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. We're almost done, but we're not done, so come back. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. You're listening to The Block with your girl, Stefani Love, on Koola Radio.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
And you You can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolerRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some music.
Hey, what's good, yo? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolerRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
KoolaRadio.com. Tell your friends.
All right, guys, we're back. I feel like a police officer because I just chugged down like a couple of donuts. What? All right.
Get on my nerves.
Oh, okay. Ain't the first, nigga. All right, so, guys. A man who donated his kidney to a woman he loves, and he saved her life. He later asked her to marry him, and she told him no. Simon Lewis popped the question to Mary Emanuel after nursing her back to health, and even though she said no, he says he has no regrets for sacrificing his organ. Black, you gave your kidney to your girl. You want to marry her. She tell you no. What happens next?
Bitch, I'm gonna need that kidney back.
Oh, you can't take the kidney back.
I'm gonna need that shit back.
So you can't take the kidney back.
Shit,
you cannot reverse
watch
it.
me. Watch me. You know how many YouTube videos there is? I will take the shit out that
and
kidney.
then you gonna go to jail.
How? It's my kidney, damn it.
You just a jailbird all day today. You eat studs. You gonna cut a kidney out.
What? That bitch better give me my kidney back. Bitch, I done gave you life and you gonna tell me no, you ain't gonna marry me? What the fuck you think this is?
Well,
fuck wrong with
I
you?
think that he did it backwards. He might have should have asked her to marry him to see what her response would be before he gave the kidney. Like, I would have asked her to marry me a couple of days before or a month before, and that would really determine if I wanted to give that lady my kidney. And why? Just because she gets his kidney, that's a choice he made. She didn't make him do that. He chose to do that on his own.
That is a choice
but
they
so
made.
He probably isn't the man to marry. How do we know that he's a dog? He's not a dog. How do we know that he hasn't taken her through hell, cheated on her, did all that stuff, and then all of a sudden because you give me your kidney, you want me to marry
it's just a
you?
kidney, huh? It's just a kidney. It's just a kidney. Really?
It ain't your kidney no more.
Shit, I'm always gonna be a part of you at this point. You got my motherfucking kidney in your system.
That's all you need. We don't need to be married then. We got a kidney.
You know what? You are so despicable right now.
We don't need no marriage.
Like Marcus.
What if your next wife needed?
Yeah,
they go find a donor.
Next girlfriend, because she said no. She said no. She didn't even get to the wife stage. But I feel like, okay, it sounds fucked up, but this is kind of how I feel. But you owe me your life at this point.
Oh, no, I don't.
Like, you've been going through dialysis. Like, I know a lot about kidneys and shit because my brother died from kidney failure. So I know how long the list is, how long the wait can be, and how it can be expedited if you find somebody that is your blood type that's willing to give you a kidney. Now, with being said all that, it takes time for that shit to happen. And I feel like you don't just pop up and ask somebody to marry you. You have that conversation. That shit should be understood. And, bitch, I gave you a kidney and you gonna tell me no.
The way these men think, he probably, not all men, let me take that back. I don't want y'all coming from me. But he, even if they didn't have the conversation, my thing is, if she was going through dialysis, she was doing all that, why didn't going through that with her inspire you to want to marry this young lady? Because you didn't know whether she was going to be here or not. What if you weren't a match for her to get your kidney?
What if she was going to die?
Were you going to ask her to marry her if she was...
What's the point of marrying her if she's dead? Or if she's about to die.
Oh my goodness, really?
I mean, really, like.
Okay, but now you just want to wait. You want to wait to ask me to marry, so you basically waiting to see if I was gonna live or not. Oh, now since I'm now gonna be healthy because of the kidney.
First of all,
now you want to go ahead and marry me?
First of all,
you want some life insurance.
I gave your ass a kidney so that you could live and so that I could spend the rest of my life with you. And your bimbo head ass gonna tell me no. After I done gave you my kidney. Bitch, I need my kidney back. And while I'm in there, I might take one of your lungs.
You going to jail.
Fuck it.
You going to jail for life.
I ain't got no kidney. They
kidney.
can't do too much to me. I ain't got no kidney. Oh, I got one kidney, sorry. That's just, that's crazy.
He should have had his ducks in a row. Yeah, I feel like he probably... I mean, you probably had plenty of time to ask her to marry you, and because you gave me your kidney, now you feeling all lovey and
Nah, she played him. She played him. You know
she
what?
Didn't play him.
I know exactly.
We don't know that she played him. We don't know. I want to know what the history was of this relationship.
She played him because they done been talking about marriage and shit, and she was like, "Well, baby, I'll never let you go, Jack." And he's like, "Well, baby, I'll give you my kidney. I want you to be here. I want you to stay here forever." Boom. Kidney transplant gets done. They finally see each other. He say, "So, will you marry me?" I can't really get down on her knee because I'm still hurt from the surgery. But will you marry me? And she gonna say, "No." Bitch, you just played me out of a kidney.
A woman
You
more.
You are a kidney gold digger at this point.
No, I guarantee you it was a reason why she said no. With or without a kidney, she probably would have told him no.
Niggas, hide your gallbladders, hide your kidneys, hide your hearts.
Y'all know how I feel when it comes to a man and they organs. I don't believe a man who don't believe a man when it comes to organs. Don't believe a man if he won't give you his kidney. Don't believe a man like Kevin Hart who say you are my rib, because niggas ain't real. Niggas ain't real.
Well, shit, at least you got 12 ribs. You got 2 kidneys. And, bitch, I gave you one of them. I gave you 50% of my kidney life.
You should have did your due diligence.
I did do my due diligence. You know what, Stephanie? You always just trying to be on the woman's side. You never want to see the man's perspective. You know what? Why don't you give me a kidney or give Big Marcus a kidney? And I'm going to use Big Marcus. Why don't you give Big Marcus a kidney and then ask him to marry you and for the nigga to tell you no? What is you going to say? How you going to feel? You going to want that kidney back. You going to ask that doctor like, hey, is there a way that he can get another kidney? Just put mine back.
I wouldn't have that problem.
Because you ain't giving no kidney?
We gonna discuss all that before I give you my kidney.
How you know they didn't discuss all that?
You asked me. You asked what would me and Marcus do, right?
Okay,
so before I give Marcus my kidney, well, baby, if I'm giving you my kidney to save your life, can we get married? And if he tell me no, but he still want no.
Get married for the kidney. Hey. Get married for the kidney. If I give you my kidney, you better marry me, bitch. If I give you my kidney, you better marry me, bitch.
Hey.
Or I'm taking that bitch back.
You ain't getting no kidney. They don't reverse kidney surgery.
Shit.
Tough Titty said the kitty.
Well, yeah, I'm going to kick that bitch in my kidney. My kidney that's inside of her. I'm going to kick that bitch.
That's wrong.
You
are a woman beater. What the hell?
I think it is because you got to go through her body.
It's self-defense.
Yeah, it is self-defense. You're defending your kidney from this old raunchy ass bitch that will not marry you because after you done gave her a motherfucking kidney.
He not gonna die, Jay. I'm gonna give my baby my kidney. My baby ain't got to ask to marry me. I'm telling you, that man probably drugged that woman through the dirt. And she probably like, I got you now, nigga. I got your kidney. I mean, I'm sorry. But my man, how he treats me, it wouldn't be no question about it. Marriage or not, I'm giving you my kidney, period.
Well, after this story, I ain't giving my kidney to nobody. I'm just going to, keep them and give you well wishes and hope that, you know.
So drink lots of water, guys. Get colon. I don't know what you do for your kidneys.
Drink water and
drink
cranberry
lots
juice.
of water. Drink lots of cranberry juice. So, because you don't know, you may get your kidney to somebody, and then you want to pop the question because you feel all life saving and stuff. You know, you got the love in your bones. You want to be Captain Save-A-Ho.
But she still wants to be a hoe. So
no,
she won't
how
marry
you know she want to be a hoe? He probably is the hoe.
She
and
should
just
have married
because
him.
No,
that's because you all
Revenge,
women power.
karma.
Women power. That don't have nothing to do. You don't even
He
know.
probably dogged her out.
Well, she dogged him out. And
Shit,
now,
we get the last laugh.
you think that shit is funny? You know
that
what?
right there. That right there.
I wish a motherfucker
I'm going to remember this
would.
story. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get into social media trolling.
Man, you ain't nothing but a social media stalker.
Are you surfing or are you trolling? All right, guys. Social media trolling this week. We've all seen what a fresh cut and a full beard can do to a man.
Hey, hold up. I think she talking about me. Hold up. Hold up.
Today. Today.
You know.
They go from 0 to zaddy real quick, but not everyone can be a part of the beard game. You guys should go check out the Shade Room on Facebook and look at all of the celebrities that they slapped beards on and gave them a nice clean shave. And you be the judge. You tell us who you thought. But me? When I went to go check out that page, guys, there was only one person that stood out to me. And I'm going to tell you, it did something to me. My guy, my daddy, President Barack Obama. They slapped a beard on him. And that man, when I tell you women on Facebook, y'all should have seen the comments that went on. Whew. And then it's gray too. So you got the gray coming from the head down to the beard. Oh my goodness. Obama looks delicious. I just have to say, even with him being like an older man, oh my goodness. He looks good. So beards are a plus on some. I think that it needs to be nicely kept. You shouldn't be able to flip it up and put it in your mouth. I don't like that.
It's called a flavor saver. It serves its purpose.
As some women have said, Obama is looking really snackish. He does. Michelle, you might not ever want him to get a beard because we're going to be coming for him. Because Obama...
Yeah, that nigga's old enough to be your granddad.
I don't give a damn. That makes it even better.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that old.
Yeah.
But for Obama with that beard, I probably would. I give Obama. Obama is like, he just, I don't know. And that was just social media trolling.
Yeah, thank you.
Man, you ain't nothing but a social media stalker.
Are you surfing or are you trolling? Alright, guys. So, we're getting ready. This is a video.
Wait, I got a question. So, did you say from 0 to zaddy?
Yes.
Nigga. Okay. All right. I'm not hating. I'm part of the bit. See this?
Because ain't nobody calling you zaddy.
Oh. So we're going to go into a video.
Worldwide. By Kobe Savage.
You already know you listening to The Block with your boy Black on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
Yeah. Just with me. Yeah. Yeah, this that West Coast funk, man. For all my boys of the world on that West Coast funk, huh? Yeah. Worldwide. Bounce. Yeah. Bounce. For all my G's worldwide. I be that beast from the northeast. Cadillacing with my cousins as we torch trees. I torch beasts, got them burning like a clan's cross. This my game, get your hands off. I'm trying to keep my spirit right and make my pants tall. Don't let the devil tell you different, man, you can ball. They don't believe I put in work because my hands off. I laugh knowing they can step inside my shoes and dying how I came in. Before I go, I'm leaving dough for all my children. All my soldiers serving time, too many convictions. All my sisters who hold it down, you wanted a million. I'm one of the last ones, that's a rare breed. Influenced by Machiavelli and B.I.G. The track sound like Dr. Dre, sprinkle sauce on it. Like Snoop, about to snap a crib, walk on it. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. If you a gangster, you take care of yours. God first, family second, nothing comes before. Gangsters keep the circle smaller than that red dot. And friendly shit'll get you body with a headshot. And gangsters move in silence, they ain't with the yapping. Business before pleasure, keep the paper stacking. You ain't a gangster, but you could've got an A for acting. I'm low key, skip trying to be the main attraction. God fear a gangster with a sick flow. Flows like a kick, do a trick, no. I'm Easy E, riding low in a 6-4. Finessing instrumentals, trying to make my chips grow. Niggas with ambition in WA. My fam crippin', yeah, he trying to send trouble your way. I told him chill, real gangsters don't bang. All we do is hustle, get money and maintain. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide. This for all my gangsters, 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 worldwide.
.com. Tell your friends.
All right, guys. I wish y'all were here doing commercial breaks because. All right, so Ruby, if you're still there, Ruby Wilson, you commented he is very handsome and that personality. I believe I know who you're speaking of, but Black believes you're talking about him. He got very excited when he read the comment, and we kind of had to tell him, I think she was talking about Obama. So Ruby Wilson, if you're still out there, can you please confirm who is handsome, very handsome, and that personality in your words? Who were you referring to? Please be honest. You don't have to save or spare anyone's feelings. We just want to know the truth. We want to know the truth.
Hey, you know what? And everybody else watching, y'all can vote. Black is handsome.
Is Black handsome, guys? On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being no.
Oh, I don't need the
10
numbers.
being.
I don't need the numbers.
Oh, he's
I
zaddy.
just need a yes or no.
Oh, he's zaddy. What should rate him?
I feel like I'm at least a snack. I'm a snack. I can be a Snicker bar. That's the terms
That's
they
the
use
terminology
nowadays.
that we use when you're trying to say someone is fine.
Yeah, you know what I'm
snackish.
saying? You know,
you
got
eat them up.
You got the munchies. I'm a snack type shit. But no. I'm king size Snicker bar snack. Like hungry, why wait? You know what I'm saying? That type. Yeah, that type. You might want to get into the next topic before I ruin the whole show.
Well, the next one is yours. Black is talking.
Black is talking.
You just rambling.
Listen.
The streets are talking.
That can only mean one thing. I know when that hotline bling.
He just gonna pop in all of a sudden.
So, the streets are talking. Yeah, it's Black is talking. My question to y'all is, I
knew it.
Tanya.
You done started something.
Nah, but my question is, to y'all, shut.
Little.
You gonna let me do the segment or nah?
Not king size, but little.
Nah, I'm gonna shut up. Listen.
You're like the bag of Hershey Kisses.
When with almonds. When is it appropriate or how well do you have to know somebody before you send a nude or revealing photo to somebody that you're talking to? How well do you have to know them and or trust them? Because I scroll through some things and I see videos and stuff, and it's just like, yeah, she trusted that person. We're not gonna be able to get through this because y'all looking at the comments.
Oh, go
about
ahead,
me.
we're listening. I'm waiting for you to get to it.
Well, I've seen things on the internet where it's somebody who took a picture, sent it to someone else, and they posted it on the internet. So when do you feel like, or how much do you have to trust a person to send them a picture like that, and are you okay if it gets out?
I'll just say, I have not sent a nude in a very, very, very long time. It's been years. But when I did, when I was single, of course, it was definitely someone I could trust. But I'm gonna tell you the trick: you don't send a nude until you get a nude. You be the first to get the nude. If you can't get the nude first, you don't send the nude. That's just my rule. Like, you guys send the nude first, you don't get one. In no face. Like, nothing that would be able to match me to who I am or whose picture that is.
Well, that birthmark on your left side of your stomach will be able to match you.
That's what I'm saying. So if you want to show your private part, you can tilt the camera where that birthmark ain't in there. That's what I'm saying. So you might want, if you know you have a distinct mark anywhere close to the part that you're trying to send a nude of, and if you're not worried about it, then hey. But if you don't want to have the potential of being put out there when that person get mad at you or whatnot, then take the picture right. But like I said, rule to the game is you get the nude first.
And who are you talking to? Are you talking?
I'm talking to women and men. But
So
specifically,
I
can only say women. I'm on the women's side. Women, don't send a nude to a man until a man sends you his first.
And I disagree. I say men, don't send a nude to a woman until you get hers first.
And men, if you send a nude without a woman asking, it's very creepy-ish to me.
Don't just send random nudes. I agree with that.
Just don't send nudes. Like, now, the only person I would trust to send a nude to would be my man.
Yeah, but what if he was your man at the time, y'all broke up, and now he like, oh, she ain't my chick no more. Let everybody see this shit.
Well, I don't know. If you're real like me, you don't get leaked nudes. Well, not ones that I would have sent to someone, but, you know.
I'm just saying that I see it all the time. I see it all the time. Oh, this chick was doing this, or here's my ex this, and they throwing out the nudes, and I'm like, I could possibly still have nudes from exes back, and I've never exposed them or anything.
But then, and that's what I'm saying. It's just who you are. Like, if you're a real ass nigga, or if you're a real man or you a real woman, you ain't leaking. If you're about your shit and you're on your grown woman shit and your grown man shit, you're not exposing anyone's pictures, because really you should know that is also a very thin line of falling over into being a crime. That if the picture was intended for your purposes only, but then you're out here putting it on social media, that's against the law.
Well, let me tell you something. Y'all probably didn't hear it. She said it. Black is a real ass nigga.
I did not say that.
You definitely said that.
I did not say that. I said if you a real ass nigga.
No, I said something and you was like, yeah, because when you a real ass nigga, and I was included, bro.
Ruby, who were you talking about when you said handsome? Me. And I'm gonna inbox Ruby because I got to know.
Hey, she was talking about me, but that was Black is talking.
Don't send nudes. Don't trust the nigga these days. I agree.
The streets are talking.
All right, guys. So I can't hear it. So we're at the last discussion. I just want to, it may be some that are tuned in now that weren't tuned in to the very top of the show, but we did cover at the top of the show, and we had a deep discussion with our fabulous guest host who was holding down the throne until Black got his ass here, which Black was late, guys, today. Just want to put that out there.
Why are you trying to bash me?
Announce that.
Appreciate that.
But Big Marcus and I, we had the discussion about the 17 people who were killed in the school shooting this week. And we got very in-depth, and I wanted to continue this topic. Definitely, again, want to say my sympathy and my condolences go out to everyone that has lost their life, parents who are burying their children starting today. Definitely, my heart sunk for you. I've never prayed for someone else's kids more than I prayed for my own in one day. Just still praying, woke up praying, went to bed praying. But Black, now that you're here, let's get your opinion. Where are you at with this? What do you think needs to happen now?
I think that the idea of people with mental illnesses not being able to purchase a firearm is a good solution. I don't feel like we need stricter gun laws, and I'm okay with being able, or people being able to go out and get an AK or AR-15.
But do you realize when you say that you don't think that there should be stricter gun laws, but you think that we should put laws into place where mental ill people cannot get guns, that's making stricter gun laws?
Oh, okay. Sorry to be so damn technical and shit.
I'm just saying.
Like,
you were late.
Well, how about you?
So, okay, so let's... I mean, I'm just being honest. You say there shouldn't be any stricter gun laws, but yet we should make laws to where that would be making stricter gun laws. Those are things that need to be happening. Those are discussions that need to happen.
Okay, we do need slightly stricter gun laws, since making people with mental illnesses not be able to get a gun is becoming stricter.
But Black, let me jump in here just 1 second. I gotta ask the question. Bro. Who comes up with this test to test if you're crazy or not?
Who comes up with the diagnosis after the fact? Like,
but right, that's my point exactly.
You don't.
Who is gonna conduct this test to see if you're crazy or not before you get a gun?
I don't think it's a test that you take. If you have a history of mental illness, if you have been diagnosed with bipolar disorder or PTSD or anything to that nature, and you go to a doctor and being diagnosed, that can stop some things.
So in the instances where you don't have any of these issues, obviously you don't have a criminal record because you're getting a gun, you don't have any mental illness issues, but you still get a gun and you go out and kill everybody. Is that really going to prevent this stuff from happening?
Well, nothing's going to prevent it from happening. First of all, you can go get a gun from pretty much anywhere. And like I said in our meeting, if President Obama could become Salesman of the Year because he talked about banning assault rifles, and because it's a law and it has to be put through legislation and people will know about it, there will be people to go out and buy a surplus of these weapons because they can.
But everybody will be able to get them.
What?
You know, only the people that get them now. If they put a law into place, everybody won't be able to go out there and get them. It's only a certain amount now. Say if the law came out today, no assault rifles.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be a surplus. Everybody gonna run out and get assault rifles. But at some point, it'll stop.
Yeah, but those assault rifles will be unaccounted for because the people who are buying in surplus are going to go to gun shows. They're going to sell them on the streets. The weapons will be there because they cannot come into your home and take your AR 15, your AK-47, your F&N. Like, they can't come and take it away from you.
It's cool not going in people's houses, but I can stop you at gun shows from selling. Matter of fact, I can compensate them at gun shows. We need to step up with more enforcement on gun issues like that.
But, first, like I said, these laws have been in place for a really long time.
Big Marcus Real Game, 2 p.m.
Whatever. They not going to talk about this shit on that. But check them out anyway. Yeah, but like, you're not going to stop people from getting guns. You can't stop anybody from making a gun.
So we can't stop them from getting guns. We know that. They can be purchased on the street. They can be purchased legally. How do we prevent? Because we know that there has been a total of 18 school shootings. Kids are defenseless. Kids do not take guns to school normally. They go to school to learn. We don't put them in that environment to go and get killed. How do we stop them from being killed while they're at school? That is my concern, and that's all my concern is.
Hey, my answer is very simple. You cannot. You cannot prevent that from happening.
You're fucking kidding me.
I am not. You cannot prevent that from happening.
So you can't guard. You can't hire security. You can't hire
Yeah. They had security at the school that just got shot up.
They had one man who was the teacher who he played numbers of roles in that school. I'm talking about a man that is his only job, to stand by a freaking door and guard a door. Is that too much to ask when it comes to defending our children?
No, it's not. But one person guarding one door.
Okay, so we need to start standing up in our community and our school districts and all that, and demand that these things be put in our kids' school. We used to never could walk through high school without going through the metal detector at every entrance. Why is it not being done now? Why is everybody so lax when school shootings happen more now than they did in my generation when I was in school?
Because parents got really sensitive.
Well, I am finna be a parent that steps up.
Well,
and
what I'm
we
saying
finna change
is,
some shit.
Parents got really sensitive, talking about how you're invading their kids' privacy by making them go through metal detectors and searching their bags and shit like that. And so some schools stopped doing that. Now, at the school that I graduated from, there was a team of officers that circulated the whole district, but there was at least 2 officers on each campus at all times. There was never not a security guard there, and they're all armed. I feel like that was good. We never had any we never had any shootings.
All right, guys, I hate to end it. I know that there is a lot to talk about. I know that there's going to be more details and discussions going on throughout the week. Let's pray that there's not another school shooting. We have seen kids coming to school the day after, and there has been in North Texas alone the day after, it was 5 shootings. So talk to your kids. Get out there. Let's pray for them. Let's cover them. But this is it. Hopefully we'll have some more stuff to talk about next week with this, and we'll be back. Stay continued. We do have a couple of announcements before we close.
You want to go ahead and get the Hustler of the Week? You can.
Oh, Hustler of the Week. I'm sorry.
Real quick.
Our Hustler of the Week this week. Would you like to introduce him since he's your friend?
Yeah.
Jay Peterson.
Yeah, we
got 2 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna do it real quick. Sorry, we cutting it short. Jeremy Peterson. He is the founder and owner and CEO. He's the head person at TS Tax Solutions. They're on 200 East Lamar, Suite 638. He's been doing a lot of stuff. He's doing the taxes, but he's also delving into other businesses, and he's a motivational speaker, motivational thinker, and he's a really cool guy. I went to school with him. He's on his business. I just saw this today. He's about to open up another tax spot in Mississippi. That's his home and stuff like that. So shout out to him if you need your taxes done. He's in the Las Colinas, Arlington area, and you can get your taxes done. You can walk out with some of your refund today. Really cool dude, really professional. Go check him out. They got a commercial and everything, and that was the Hustler of the Week.
Some days I'm humble.
Some days I struggle.
Every day I hustle. The Bloc.
Where is it spelling me?
Of the week.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Two.
Every day I'm
One.
hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
All right, guys, that was the Block. Thank y'all. Episode 24. We definitely appreciate you. We'll be back next week, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Go and download our apps on iTunes, Google Play, and Amazon for free. We'll be back next week. Thank you, and class is dismissed.
Yay. You've been listening to The Block. If you miss any part of the show, you can catch us every weekday, or you can download the podcast on VillaCoolaRadio.com. School is over, and we out.